Hello. Hi.
Mary.
Hi,
How's
Mary.
it going?
Good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good and good. I heard a good and I heard a pretty good.
Mhm.
This pandemic life, huh? How are you feeling about this, all the staying at home together?
Yeah, it's tricky. Boundaries get very blurred.
I just read something today about boundaries. They are the gift, I think, the gift that allows you and me to exist as our whole selves. It allows us to love ourselves. It is the boundary that allows us to love ourselves and be together. Isn't that beautiful? And true, I think. Mhm. So yes, boundaries get blurred, especially when it comes to things like the things we tried this week, which I think, let's just jump right into how rotating the bed went.
Mm.
Did you turn it about 90 degrees, 180? What did you do?
Yeah, you want to explain that?
Well, we set aside a part of the day, and we um, realized it was going to take several steps because to move the bed, we had to move the dresser, and to move the dresser, we had to take all the clothes out of the dresser and had to
Mm,
take all the plants off the dresser and put those.
yeah.
We had to move some other stuff, so it was a lot of steps, and we weren't. The dresser was kind of big and heavy, and I kind of hurt my back.
Oh, not good.
Not good, but it was a big learning process, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to have to take all of my clothes out of the dresser, but the drawers were so heavy, but we eventually got everything in place, and we got the cats situated so that they weren't so scared about the bed moving, and the cat beds that were underneath the bed that they like to sleep on. And yeah, it was an interesting night of sleep, the first night of sleep with it. But I think in general the process was, yeah, it's a learning process.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any arguments when you were moving the bed?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want
Yeah.
to talk about that?
Well, we didn't really know what we were doing.
Who won? Who won the argument?
I think we both lost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We were putting the drawers back in the dresser. That's when it really got tricky because we didn't keep track of which drawers go in which part of the dresser, uh, and they don't all go in the same drawers, but you don't realize it until you're trying to put one drawer in, and then you try to put another drawer in, and it doesn't fit with the other drawer, and then pretty soon your back is thrown out, and you're yelling, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of dramatic.
you got to do it all over again. You got to take all the clothes back out of the drawer, and then you got to put all the clothes back in the drawer.
Mm-hmm. Sounds hard. Hard. Do you want to move the bed back? Or do
Well,
you think you learned something about your relationship when you
So
moved?
at first, right when it was like that, I kept saying, there's a reason that the bed was where it was already. I've already thought about this so many times. There's, the room's kind of small. There's only so many ways that the furniture can fit in the room.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, I said, okay, well, let's just try this. Let's see how it feels. But just
Mhm.
of that kind of change was really hard.
Mhm.
And then I went downstairs and I didn't look at it for a while. And then I went back upstairs that day and I was,
Mhm.
hey, this is kind of nice. I kind of like this. So I'm
Mhm.
thinking about giving it some time,
Mhm.
letting it settle in.
Well, you know what they say about time? It's the separation of time that sometimes allows us to look back with a little bit of insight. And sometimes that insight leads to laughter, and sometimes it leads to a little bit of a lessening in pain. And sometimes they even say that time allows you to miss somebody who you wouldn't normally miss. And they also say that time is a lot like a warm jacket. Either either you put it on and you're immediately hot and you take it off again, or you put it on and you're cozy and you're glad that you put it on. And that's sort of our relationship to time, I think, too, is because what is it? It's just literally the experience of being alive. So I think that's good. Give it time. Time is our friend. It's a many splendored thing. It lifts us up where we belong. So thank you. Good point. Thank you. I was, yeah. Did you have a question, Ray?
We just felt, we did agree that like by the time we had settled back in after we had moved it all around and we went back up and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, this is okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I want to ask about Vivian and your other cat, who I am deeply sorry, but I forgot the other one's name. That's the real one, the other real one, or
Mm,
just
yeah.
more cat paraphernalia.
Yeah. Her name's Trisha. Well, Patricia.
Trisha. Okay.
I call her Trish.
Trish. Okay, Trish. And is Trish is a little more of an introvert?
No, Trish is kind of naughty. She's very rambunctious, and she's actually the one. She was just here a moment ago. She's
Mm-hmm.
more about in the space. If people come to visit, this is like pre-COVID. She would always, like be on the couch hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Vivian likes, she's more active around us. But yeah, Trish
Mm-hmm.
eats technology. She eats
Mm-hmm.
boards and anything that's rubber. So I've been sitting with that the last couple of days.
Hmm. Hmm.
Name's is Mongoose.
Oh, right. Her birth name is Mongoose.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So that gives you a little peek into her personality, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I think so. Here she is.
Oh, I see it. I see the spirit coming out right away. Look at that.
Mhm.
Hold me like that. Yeah. The other one's just fine with that. But Vivian, yeah, this is a real rum tum tugger right here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's my sweetie.
And I like how you've got him, his personality, or her personality is really coming out there.
You think she's more like a Mongoose or a Trish?
You know what I think she's like? I think she's like a Sue.
Mm.
I think she's the Sue and Vivian is the Ray here. And I know that's a brash statement from one cat person to another cat person to say you're this one and you're this one. Or even with dogs, dog people too. But I think that's what's going on here. I'm gonna come out and say it. We've got some other homework items to follow up on, so I don't want to go down the cat hole like I tend to do. So, Ray,
Mm-hmm.
find any stones?
Yes, I went on a rock walk and I found this turquoise rock.
Oh,
Um, it's like a little more blue on the other side.
yes.
Very unusual.
Yes. Was that in somebody else's yard?
Um,
Like a child's yard? In a display?
Park.
And at the park?
Park. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sometimes people see the little fairy gardens along the path and think that they can just take those things away from the fairies. But that's still stealing. So I just wanted to make sure that you didn't steal that from a fairy garden.
So, but Sue has a kitty garden,
Hmm.
like a fairy garden, but it's a kitty garden.
Outside?
Well, yeah,
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm.
boulevard.
Uh-huh. For other cats or for your cats?
For anyone, humans to enjoy as well.
Oh, so are we talking about cat things again? So,
It's okay. We don't need to, but yes.
oh, yeah, no, it's okay. We can talk about it. It's okay. Yeah. That sounds great. So that's a place where you get joy. That's a place of light in your life.
Tickles likes to hang out in the kitty garden with her other friends,
Oh, good,
other porcelain friends.
good. Okay. And how was the rock walk going on the stone find? How was that?
It was nice to be in the park.
Mhm.
I had to brush the leaves away, try to find rocks underneath, and then found this one.
Mm-hmm. I wrote a lot of notes down because I was very excited about what we started last week and about what we're going to get into this week. And so I just want to make sure that we do everything that we said we would do, and then we can move on to the next things. Okay? So I'm just going to keep plowing through, but if there's something that you two would like to bring up, just cut in. You can pop it in chat, or you can just, interrupt, just speak up, So the other thing that I had was, do you have anything to share with me? Any art, anything collaborative that you want to show me?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's a work in progress for
Mm,
sure.
of course.
The first approximation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can show you. Should we talk about it at all, or should we just show you first, maybe?
Let's just jump in. I would love to see it.
All right. Let's see.
Let me get my popcorn. I'm just kidding. I don't have popcorn. I wish I had popcorn. I don't have popcorn.
Do you like to put anything on your popcorn?
Butter.
What kind of butter?
Pumpkin butter.
Hmm.
Now, do you need to share screen? Should I give you, do I need to give you power to give you some kind of power to share your screen or anything like that?
Yeah.
Maybe if you can give us power, but I'm wondering if I have to do something with my
Mm.
hmm. I'm working with a new computer because I had some
That was a little bit of
technology
a-
issues.
Mm.
Sue, earlier this week, Sue tried to attach her phone to her laptop with a clamp and cracked the laptop screen.
Wow. And why were you doing that?
Because I was working and I needed to use the camera with my laptop, and I was
Mm.
trying to put it together, and it just. Oh,
Well, you know what we could do? I've prepared something also, so we could just jump into my share, and then we can come back to this. Just,
okay.
well, you work on it. I've prepared something here, so I'll just whip this out real quick because I was so inspired by some of your words last week. And I don't know if you remember, but I was sort of writing down rhymes that were coming up. And a sort of a poem, a sort of a song poem came to me. And I just wanted to share that with you. And then we'll get right back to the other thing, if you can find it. So just go ahead and, tune in a little bit. Okay. I put the cat on my side of the bed, but she stayed with Ray. Ray said to Sue, I need a rock just like you. Sue, I need a stone like you. Hey Ray, hey Sue, go on a rock walk together. Go on a rock walk, you two.
Wow, Mary.
So that's just something, a little something to think about. How's your technology coming along?
Yeah, let me just look at one thing here.
Do you ever just feel like you can't get cozy? It's like you're at home all day and you still can't get cozy.
Mm.
Is there anything I can do to help? I just realized I think my cat's been peeing on my fur.
I don't know, Mary. I don't know why it won't let me do this, but I'm using this new computer. It's just, this is how my week has been, Mary.
You know what? If you just want to send it to me in an email, I'll just look at it sometime.